Black folks, should you get a passport or upgrade it? The answer is yes. I'm upgrading my passport. You should upgrade yours. If you don't have a passport, get one. Here's the thing to understand with passports and moving elsewhere. I'm not saying move right away. I'm not saying pick up all your stuff at the last minute and just go to some country. Sometimes people want to do that and then make the experience. I understand. But at least plan some trips this year really quick. 3-day excursions, 5-day excursions, try to find out what's going on. Also, look around on social media, whatever social media you're watching this from, and you definitely want to subscribe to me. Watch this social media because there are tons of people who are training in each country you're interested in. For instance, I've been watching Thailand. I've been watching Brazil. I've been watching Ghana. I've been watching these 3 key countries because I'm interested in visiting them in general, but I'm also interested in seeing what kind of black community they may have there. And they do have black community in each one of those countries. Think about it. Black folks everywhere, particularly African-American black folks. We are everywhere. So there's a great opportunity to go to other countries, experience them, and then look online via social media and get a wealth of information about the experience, what they go through. You'll have some people who talk negative. You have some people who talk positive. I'm one of those people who believe that wherever you take your energy is will be received. I notice a lot of black folks go out there and say, oh, it's negative. I don't like this. Well, if you're going out there with negative energy, of course, you're attracting things. It's like what we say here in Chicago streets and everywhere else, probably every other streets, which is you can have 2 different people with 2 different vibes and they attract totally different things. You got people who go down the streets. I'll go down some of the roughest streets ever, anywhere, not just in Chicago, anywhere. Killer streets. I used to work in radio in New Orleans and I would walk down that street and people the people would tell me later out of the station, oh, did you know you were in that third ward? That third ward was blah, blah, and they killed somebody right there at that store and blah, blah. I mean, I was like, man, I was right in that store. I didn't have no problem because I didn't call on that energy. So I'm one of those people where everywhere you go is going to be some racism, it's going to be some ugly people, but it's also going to be some beautiful people. And the beautiful thing about African Americans, black people, more so than any other black people in the world, we are looked upon in a very, not just a negative way, but in a very uplooked way. When you think of everything cool, it's us. Hands down. Hands down. I'm not saying that because I'm one of them, but everything cool is us. Think about it. We are the trend every fucking time, man. We rock. So many times when you go there, they're going out there saying, they trip. They're like, that brings a whole nother level of wealth. We're not just black. We're the wealthiest form of black. African Americans from America. Go visit. Go see. And yeah, update your passport just in case we need to get out of here quicker than a German Jew in 1932. How do we know when it's time to leave? Ooh, that's a good one. I'll wrap this up with that. This should earn your subscription right there. Here's the thing to my channel. Here's the thing. We know when to leave when they start adding us to the fuckwit list. So in other words, we see what they're doing with brown people, which is no surprise because they've been doing it to black people for 160 years, right? But if they start going with reckless abandonment and doing extracurricular fucking with us, that's when we know we got a problem. And it might be time to out of here. And we're not there yet. But if you're feeling there and you're feeling like going, start researching now. Start updating your passport now. And start looking. Oh, another place I'm looking at, I didn't mention this, Dubai, UAE. There are black folks in Dubai. I love me some luxury. I mean, I'm downtown Chicago. I'm not in the hood. I grew up in the hood, though, or at least one of several hoods on the south side. We had good times, bad times in the family. But, I mean, my point is this. Yeah, upgrade your passport and start looking at all these expats. And by the way, if you're an expat here, please post in the comments. If you're a black expat, definitely in an expat in general here in America, post in the comments. If you know of any good people on social media who would be great people to follow about learning about countries and becoming expats, expatriate Americans out in another country, whether they're black or not. Put them out there. Put them out there. Put them in the comments. I would love to see them myself.